Hey guys, how's it going? Ghostly Rich here today, and today we're going to be throwing on a little bit of ceramic coat. And again, this is some cheap way of doing it. It is using the Mother's style product, but I really want to try it out because for my bike I'm not really going to go and get it fully ceramic coated. I'd rather just have something where I wash it, since every time I drive it, it's going to hit bugs. It's the way it goes with a bike. So let's go ahead, and I've got this massive bucket here. I'm actually not going to be using this entire bucket. I'm only going to use about a gallon of it, and so that means we need 1 fluid ounce of this CMX ceramic washing coat. Since I am filming outside, expect some vehicle noise. All right, I'm going to pour out that water that I had sitting there just to make sure that if there's any other cleaners and stuff, it would soak it up so I can dump it out. Next, I'm going to set this just to like that. All I'm going to do is get the bike a little bit wet so that way we can start soaking in on some of the bug guts and stuff, so that way it'll sit a little nicer. And again, best time to do this is either sunset or sunrise, so that way it's not so hot outside that it's drying too quick. You want it to dry evenly. Another good tip for you when we're doing this, make sure whatever you do you try to keep the chemicals off your seat, because some chemicals will change or fade the seat. You can get some leather style restoring stuff from Mother's. I don't have that here today, but what we're going to do is just kind of leave that for now and try to be mindful of the seat. So again, as you can see, it's still dirty, but we've at least got some water on there. It's already beating really well, so the stuff that I've got on here isn't doing too bad. But let's go ahead, and like I said, from this point, now that I've got it a little bit wet, we're going to throw in this into this cup. Now, 1 fluid ounce, I think in milliliters, is about what is it, 0.29 or something, or 29 milliliters. I've got 40 here. I'm going to probably try and just get it just under 40, so that way my guesstimation of 1 gallon isn't so bad. Like I said, I put about 40 in there. I figure that's at least 1 gallon right there. And if you want the perfect device actually for doing 1 gallon buckets, go ahead and go grab yourself a 1 gallon ice cream bucket, eat all the ice cream, and you'll have that plastic bucket to wash your bike and stuff with. And that's a perfect 1 gallon measuring piece. And then you just need to have a piece that allows you to measure fluid ounces, and then you can just do 1 fluid ounce to 1 ice cream bucket. Okay, let's go ahead. We've let that soak a little bit. Grab a microfiber cloth, and pretty easy. Just go ahead and wipe the bike. Like I said, try and avoid things like the air filter and the seat. Anything with that leathery material. I like to try and wring it out just a little bit. You don't need a whole bunch. Like I said, I'm not actually washing the filter. I'm just going around the edge and keeping the Screaming Eagle part good. We're going to clean the top of the jugs here, because everyone likes a nice set of clean jugs. Go up and down and clean the front of your filter. I like to leave the front to last, and I'll tell you why in a sec. It's because of all the bugs. So again, you can go in, avoid the tips, the carbon buildup, depending on which bike or how you've got your pipes. If you go ahead and do that, you're gonna probably cry. Just coming back here again, like I said, trying to avoid the seat. If you're going to use the seat, I would just use, like I said, a leather cleaning product rather than this, or just straight up water, because, well, that's fine, or wring it out really well. I'll let you choose. Again, just coming over here. And by the way, unlike most products, and why we're not washing it in the sunshine, you don't want to just go ahead and start clean this stuff off. The reason why is you actually want it to sit a little bit for that shine. And then what we do is, after we're done, we'll buff it up a little bit. We'll rinse and buff. And all right, now let's get back here. Remember, told you, it's a little dirtier back here. This is your chain guard and stuff. And this is going to be prime for bugs, because, well, if you have a plate like mine, it goes ahead and catches them all. There wasn't that many bugs on there today, so not too worried. And again, just get up and in here the best you can. around the belt. Also, when cleaning your exhaust, make sure it's not hot. Otherwise, you can burn the chemicals into the exhaust. It'll warp the colors of your exhaust. Random facts. I don't know if anyone needs to hear it. Get in here a little bit more. And again, what I'll usually do is do one major scrub with this, and then I'll go ahead and get back in here and do one last pass. You don't have to. Depends on how meticulous you are about cleaning your bike. If you do it quite often, then it doesn't get as dirty as other times. Oh, close that up. That's my USB. Again, little extra attention on the jugs. All right, I'm gonna rinse this off. Do a little bit more on the tank, a little bit more on the back. Go over it, and then again we can rinse it off. Like, letting it sit for 4 to 5 minutes at minimum. Actually, let's go ahead and just do the front. And like I said, do this last because there's way more bugs here. And you don't want to rub the bugs into the rest of the vehicle, especially usually the headlight. Sometimes I have to do a couple passes of the headlight because, well, the bugs dry there the most. All right. Look at that. Handlebar's got tons to be expected. In the mirror. All right, just go and have fun. Here, go ahead, take this and just start wiping and buffing up your stuff. If you take a look, it's gonna start getting nice and shiny. What you wanna do is dry it all off. And if you're like me and you got the ceramic coating stuff that goes on after, first we wanna dry it off. After we do that, we're gonna go ahead and use this. And we'll show you how to do that after. But first, microfibers, go ahead and dry the whole bike off. The thing you wanna do is go ahead and shoot the ceramic spray onto a microfiber, like so. So grab a microfiber and shoot it onto it, and let's start applying it to some of the parts. As you can see, I sprayed some on there, and we're just gonna wipe it like this around the seat. If you wanted to, you could pop the seat off, or if you wanted to get really thoroughly in there, and then just keep wiping it on. Whatever you do, don't try to remove it. Meaning just do one stride, get it on there, try and get it on there the best you can, and then we're gonna leave it for a little bit. All right, I've gone ahead and I've sprayed it on the rig and wiped the entire bike down. Now that we've gone ahead and wiped the entire bike down, I'm gonna give it, like I said, a couple more minutes. And what you could start, if it took you long enough, is just start where you left off with a clean rag. So I'm gonna grab now my white rags, or my orange ones. I'm gonna start buffing the bike up. And basically what you wanna do from now on is just make it shine. Don't think I really have to tell you, but wax on, wax off. I'm pretty sure you know how to do that because you probably grew up watching Karate Kid. So go ahead, like I said, and just doing this. Get into those nicks and crannies. Well, there you go. Stand back, take a look at the fruits of your labor. It should look good. And if it doesn't, well, first you don't succeed, try again, right? I've got that going on because, well, moved my bike and I don't have my key in my pocket. But I'm happy with that. Again, there's always gonna be a little bit of water droplets going down, but check this out. See how it's beating like that now? Pretty sweet. So again, and it's dripping off. That's what you're looking to see happen. Anyways, I think it's really cool, looks really good, shines the bike up nice. And yeah, go ahead and try it on your bike or your car. I will rate them, I don't know, for being just a quick rub-on material, I'd give it a 10. It's literally 10 out of 10. You can't expect better for not taking it to a professional to put on the actual professionally applied coatings, which you can't get your hands on. So, thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, and last but not least, these tires. Whatever you do, if this is your first time cleaning a bike, do not clean the tires, do not shine them, don't do anything. Go ahead and clean the rims. Be very careful if you ceramic coat your rims, but whatever you do, do not use tire shine or you will hit the pavement. That's all there is to it. Thanks again for watching. Press like if it helped you out and subscribe for more. One last quick view. As you can see, nice and shiny, even in the garage lighting, where I went nuts with it. I can't wait to actually try this on the car. It's gonna look insane.